Share Shot Reality on Wrestling Inc. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the iTunes channel. If you want to see us, if you just want to listen to us, whatever you want, we got it for you. We're here at Point Park University in downtown Pittsburgh. I am Justin LeBar. He is Juice Springsteen. She is the queen of the silver screen, Miss Katie Arquette. Ladies and gentlemen, we start on a very somber, sobering, real-life situation as Monday Night Raw got kicked off with a huge surprise, and not the good kind. Roman Reigns comes out, no ring gear. I mean, he's got jewelry on. Does not look like he's going to be getting any kind of a scuffle in the ring. And Roman Reigns kind of blurs the lines between Roman Reigns and Joe Anawahi, talking about how he is going to have to vacate the title, step away from the WWE, as he beat it once when diagnosed in 2008, but it's come back again as he is battling leukemia. A very real situation, and never mind a very real situation that's not common to have happen, but it's happening, Juice, to the top guy. The top guy that's the full-time top guy.
And I think that's what's making it so hard for people to believe that it's really happening, or that like it's a guarantee that he'll get out of it unscathed. It's just like he's such a big figure, and for this to happen, it's unbelievable, really.
Yeah.
It makes me sad, especially whenever how everyone feels so hate and love against Roman Reigns. Like when he said, "My name's Joe," and they all started booing him. And I've been living with leukemia for 11 years, and they all stopped. Yeah. It's so sad because of how real it is, and it's a shame for something like that to come back. Like, I feel for him.
This might be the most chaotic time in WWE's history of factors that they can't control. Yeah. Now, yes, they could decide if they wanted to cancel Saudi Arabia's show, Crown Jewel, but they're not. But the factor of the journalist getting murdered is something they had no control of. Roman Reigns dealing with the type of cancer is not something they have any control of. Especially
when it's the top guy, it trickles down to all these other parts of the.
Absolutely. Well, and that's that's part of what I think, Juice, is what has made. Everything's a work in wrestling, and there's always a
even
hook.
This show's a work.
There's always a hook, and then when you see Dean Ambrose do the heel turn at the end of the night,
that you predicted. Oh my God, here we go.
Well, you said it, but now that you said it, yes, I was very Nostradamus of you, was it not?
Yeah,
very
it's
Nostradamus.
A big word.
Mega Millions. People were hitting me up for numbers for the Mega Millions on social media. I tweet out that Dean Ambrose should turn heel. Nuclear heat. Let's tug on the strings. Let's tug on the emotional strings. And I got the response of, "You insensitive little prick," or, "Oh, that's gonna make this look like it's a work." Roman Reigns really has.
But it's all a work, and this is a perfect. Like,
well,
yes,
it's not a work that he has cancer. That's
no,
real.
It's not a work that he has cancer. But you want to play off of it because that's what makes wrestling so great.
Emotion.
And Roman probably was like, use it.
Absolutely.
Use it, and then you should turn on Seth tonight.
Absolutely.
I think we were all not the savants like you are, but we were all just in denial that they could pull a trigger like this, because it's something that they really don't do that often, and they get this much emotion. Because if he turns heel any other time, people are still cheering Dean Ambrose. This is the one night that they didn't. I thought it was great execution.
Let me ask you this. Hopefully we're talking about when and not if. When Roman Reigns comes back, does WWE truly have a solid second chance at getting him? Now that people are kind of there's a certain sympathy for him, and then hopefully there'll be this gathering of joy when he does get healthy again. Do they have a second chance to actually get him to be
yes.
as beloved as they want?
It's a real story, and I think people will get behind that and believe it. And
100%.
I think it'll change a lot of people's minds.
As soon as he said Joe, everyone was booing, and then as soon as he said I have leukemia, they all stopped, and there was heartfelt in that. They'll totally be over. He'll totally be over when he comes back. When?
Well, a lot of thoughts out to him and his family. Of course, he came up in a wrestling family. His brother died about a year ago or so. So he's had a lot of sadness. So again, thoughts out there. Very cool that he is at least going public with it, in the sense that he wants to raise awareness and funds for it. I think they already have some Roman Reigns themed, F cancer shirts out there, basically. Let's go to Josh Eisenberg down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Josh, big topic here with Roman Reigns. We'll let you weigh in. What are you thinking about this very serious but top story right here in the world of WWE?
The big dog Roman Reigns shocked the WWE Universe on Monday Night Raw, not by relinquishing the title, but for the reasons relinquishing the title. Because his battle with leukemia is back. The first thing I thought was, wow, it's back. When did the first time happen? And then he obviously filled us in on what was going on. But here's one thing I want to talk about with Roman Reigns, and this is coming from somebody who has briefly met him, who has said maybe no more than 5 words, but know people in WWE, specifically Good Brothers, that are good friends with him. This guy is unlike any other guy that stepped foot in the ring. What he had to go through not even talking about the health part, but the whole professional part, what he had to go through with fans judging him and critiquing him, that's part of his job. I get that. But some of it is obviously unwarranted, but he overcame and he rose above it, and he still put butts in seats. And now, in professional wrestling, obviously, you know, a reaction is better than no reaction. And Roman Reigns gets that in his mind every single Monday night when he performed. Some of the times when I saw Roman Reigns, I said, wow, this is a great match. This is fantastic. Roman Reigns is one of the best, and whether it was matches against AJ Styles or whether it was matches against Samoa Joe or other really great talented wrestlers, it always reminded me of this. It takes two to tango in professional wrestling. You can be the best wrestler in the entire world, but if you're not having a partner that can dance with you in that ring, it's a whole different ballgame. The professional part aside from Roman Reigns is obviously going to be missed. But I do think that Roman Reigns' recovery and his path and his struggle and his comeback is going to be something that will take everybody's world by storm when that does happen. I'm excited to see Roman Reigns bring awareness to cancer. There's never enough awareness for something like this. And somebody who has been stricken with family members and loved ones that have died of cancer over the past 29, 30 years of my life, I do see that this being a positive. And whether you think that he should have announced it on television or not is beside the point. A guy is bringing awareness because he is a public figure in the world right now, and he sees millions of people every single day. The fact that he's able to do this, the fact that he's going to fight this battle, and I really do think he's going to come back. He's going to be stronger than ever, and the fans are going to embrace him and love him. But don't worry, fans. I know that you're going to boo him 6 months after because you're too tired of seeing the Superman punch. But for now, thoughts and prayers to Roman, Joe. Thoughts and prayers to his family. And this is just another example of somebody overcoming adversity and giving the fans and people across the world more awareness on cancer and how to overcome it. So more power to the big dog, and we have more Chair Shot Reality coming up.